So I'm live, and I'm going to close that curtain. I wondered whether or not it would be a thing, and it is. So it's not that big of a thing, but it's too big of a thing for this. And so we will. Anyway, hi. Oh, happy Wednesday, the 5th day of March. I can't believe we made it this far. I can't believe we haven't seen all the fallout yet. It's still coming, and I cannot believe that there aren't enough people out in the streets to make all this change. I cannot believe how many people support fascism today. I cannot believe how many white people don't realize that they've been acting white so long that they don't understand that it's all been a lie the entire time. Oh my gosh, I've got so many ideas today and so many feelings and just so much like, are you fucking kidding me? You know what I mean? And I don't even know whether or not YouTube allows. I think it does, because I heard it a lot of times, and I've only been on YouTube a couple times. I mean, YouTube lately. Anyway, what did I come here to say? I think that sometimes when we are told to be humble, we are told to be humble from the wrong place, right? Like you're told to be humble by people, right? I am humble. See me with children, see me with animals, see me anywhere in public. But with an adult, we are equals, right? If you are my elder, I definitely will pause and listen and treat you with I'll treat everybody with respect. It's kind of my nature. It's the way that I was raised. Not only the way that I was raised, but it's the way that I feel in my heart. Oh my gosh. Y'all are fine until you start talking. You know what I mean? Or until you start like, whatever, you know who you are, the people who, oh, you don't know who you are, because if you are those people, you know who they are. Those people aren't going to be watching my channel, I'm guessing that a lot of those people are going to miss whatever it is that I have to say, and that's okay, because I don't actually really have anything to say right now. I'm just showing up. Consistency, the name of the chat, is a thing that I have to practice, and it's a thing that we all practice. It's something, we every day. If you do the same thing every day, that's consistent. Consistency is practice over time, right? And so over the course of time, I have, or for a long time, my consistency existed in this place of like, how can I kill myself today? Like, I don't know if any of you watched Animaniacs, but Pinky and the Brain, and all the time Pinky would say, well, Brain, what are we going to do today? And Brain would say, well, Pinky, the same thing we do every day, plan to take over the world, right? So here I am, right? Like, my plan was not to take over the world. My plan was to leave the world. And now that I woke up, decided that I didn't have to die in order to serve my purpose, because part of the reason for all of that was that I believed that I was a waste of space and air. What? Whoever gave me that idea? I mean, I could tell you, and I will, over the course of this time that we spend together, you will know that it wasn't just my mom, and it wasn't just the abusive situations that I was in. It wasn't just that. It was all of us. It was this whole societal experience that we've been having, continually reiterated, and yes, there were some people who would come in and they would speak to the equal in me, and they would remind me that eventually it's all going to make sense, right? Maybe not until I die, maybe not until then, but that's okay. And if it doesn't make sense then, who knows? I don't know what happens. You don't know what happens. We don't know what happens. We have ideas. We have theories. We have stories, but ain't nobody been out there, come back, same, right? Like, we don't know. Lots of stories, and I've been dead before, not for very long, but enough, and like, I don't know, you guys, We're here today. This is what we're doing. So what does it mean to be humble? You know, what does it mean to be humble? It means that I have thumbs. I can do a lot of things with these hands and with this brain. I can do so much with this heart, right? Like, I am humble. What can I do with these beautiful gifts that I have been given? How can I give freely of what's been given to me? I would love to find the answer, right? And the answer is not in going out and working at McDonald's. I'm sorry. That is not going to be a place where my heart is ever going to be happy. And it never would have been. I've never understood. I've never understood why we would want to create so much waste. Like, why would we want to do any of these things? Why wouldn't we want to be growing our own food in communities? Why wouldn't we want to be doing the things that we were doing before somebody told us the things that we're doing are of Satan? Just Satan. You remember those Christians came over and they decided that everything was bad, right? Those people are my people. I love them. So grateful for them. And I'm so tired of the narrative. You know, like some idea that you have to kowtow to some white guy in the sky is never going to sit comfortably in my being. Never did. You know what did? Is that I am spiritual. I am a spiritually connected human being. It is such a gift. And if I don't have enough humility for the church to understand that the gift that is in me is in each and every one of you, oh, wait, that's exactly what it is. That's what it is. My humility does not allow me to kowtow to some white guy in some sky who is punishing and wrong, like makes everything wrong and does this, like whatever. This creation that by that God is not interesting to me. In fact, I find it rather disgusting, rather offensive. And really, again and again, when I am told I chose to be here, you know why I chose to be here? Because this needs a fucking disruption. This needs somebody to fucking stand up and say, enough is enough. You're killing our kids, not just our kids. You're killing all of these kids, and not just, and if you were killing some white kids, maybe some white people would step up and say something, but no, you're just killing fucking brown kids. And I'm fucking sick of it. I am sick and tired of being told that this is the way that things are supposed to be, because this is not how things are supposed to be. And every fucking one of you knows it, right? And I'm not mad. Right? Like I say stuff like this, I'm not mad at any of you. I love this planet. I love who we are. I love what we are doing here. I love the enormous capacity that we have to care, right? And so I'm calling on that enormous capacity for care to step back into its body and start using its hands and start using its mind and start using its heart and start using all of these resources in a way that empowers all of us, and stop just keeping it for yourself. Stop keeping shit for yourself. Stop thinking that your family is somehow more important. Your family being cared for definitely serves the whole, but if your family isn't serving the whole with the care that you have given them, then what the fuck did you do? You know, and I'm asking myself this because I know what I did, and I am doing what I can to make right that which I thought was permanently and irretrievably broken, right? But the reality is, inside of each of us is the truth of who we are. It's the truth of what we come from, of the truth of what we stand for, of why we are here, is here inside of these beings. And I don't know what it is that took it out of you. I know what took it out of me. I know what pounded its belief system into me again and again over the course of decades, over the course of centuries now. And I'm tired. I am tired of having to live up to other people's expectations of what is right when not a single white person seems to understand how deep the depths of their own, what is this word, delusion lies. You know, like, I've heard, I mean, I have some beautiful friends. I love you all so much, but really, not many of you are actually living this life. living this understanding, right? Like, and some of you are. But there's a great big understanding that you guys have a whole bunch of stuff that you did not earn, and you expect us to be like you in order to earn the shit that you stole. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to steal shit. I did. I stole shit because I wanted to be like you. I lied because I wanted to be like you. Guess what? I don't want to be like you. I don't know why I ever thought that I wanted to be like you. The part of me that wanted to be like you is now dead and is not coming back. Has no interest in returning to this engagement, you know? So here I am, putting it out here in real life, saying things that people don't necessarily want to hear, and I'm okay with it. And if that makes me arrogant, that's fine. But I'm not so arrogant as to believe that I deserve to be able to use all of these tools and not feel responsible for those lives it cost. So that's fine, you know, like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. But we are responsible for all of the lives that have been lost, that have led us to here. All of us. Those of us who have been oppressed for so long, responsible only because the oppressor has kept us in the lies and in the mess. The oppressors being a mindset, not humans specifically, or in, you know, like generally, not general humans, very specific humans. Oh my gosh, I cannot even believe that we are still dealing with this. But I guess it must have been such an interest. I don't even know. I'm not even going to go there. I will have to go there in a different environment. For now, I'm going to say I love you all. I really do. I really love all of this. I love this mess. I am going to come here to YouTube and I'm going to cuss. I'm going to say, I'm going to do, because I am tired of keeping it to myself, of pretending it doesn't matter, of pretending that my voice doesn't have any power, because it does. It has the power to at least give me an opportunity to say the things that I want to say without interruption, you know, which, strangely enough, the only other time you get to do that is when you're writing, right? Like, and I do not write as quickly as I speak, and I do not speak as quickly as I think, and that's a really good thing. With the exception of that, sometimes my writing is really honest in a way that my voice, my throat sometimes doesn't have the space to convey. You know, give me too much time with my heart and my mind together and in unity, you know, and connected to this, and I will tell you the truth. And sometimes people really don't like that, you know, so I'm working on it. I'm working on, you know, like, I understand that people don't like me. They never have. It's really funny. And I looked at it, and it's not my fault. It's not anything about, like, it's not like I chose to come down here and be like, oh, nobody likes me. I came down here to not be liked, you know, like, to be heard, to be understood from the depths of your being, but not necessarily something that you like. You know, you don't like to know that you've been living your whole entire life a puppet of lies, you know, like, nobody likes to know that. I don't like to know that for myself, you know, and here I am in the same boat as all the rest of us, right? So I love you. I love us. I would never separate myself from this whole experience. I understand that I am complicit. I understand that I am a part of that. That is why I'm here saying something, calling myself out, calling myself to do better, calling myself out to be the best version of myself, to come here and say, wake up. I know, everybody's all like, oh, the light side already won, or don't worry about trying to wake people up. Those who are, yes, not everybody who came here on earth today is here to wake up, but those of you who are, this may be the first time that you've heard somebody say it in a way, you know, that gives you permission to wake up in your own power, in your own right, without somebody telling you that it's supposed to be this way or supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be any fucking way. Each and every one of us has had a fucked up experience on Earth. Absolutely. Even the fucking billionaires, you can say whatever you want. They do not have it as all easy as all that. They got some shit, and they are not going to have fun times for the rest of their lives, whatever it is that they do. Like, I mean, yeah, it may look fun to us on the outside, but to be spiritually like bereft in the way that, I mean, in the way that you must be in order to feel like things and money, having all of the energy is going to make you feel any better. Because here's the thing, energy is infinite. It is neither created nor destroyed. Each and every one of us has access to it, and we can all call upon it any time. And so therefore, I am more than a trillionaire, right? Just because I don't have the cash flow to show it doesn't mean I am not well tended and well cared for, well provided for, and not by the system in the way that, you know, in the ways that y'all all might be saying, right? Like, I don't really, y'all need to step back, right? Take a look at your life and stop assigning any hierarchical value to any of it. Everything is inherently valuable as it is. It does not need to be compared to anything else, right? We are beautiful creations. Be a beautiful creation. Be a beautiful, self-propelled creation. Choose to follow your heart and follow your brain and do the things that you know need to be done for your well-being, for your family's well-being, for the well-being of all of us. And I'm going to say this, and this may be the most difficult thing that I will say for myself. Hold on to your guns and learn how to fight. Because as much as I want for there to be a nonviolent path forward, as much as I believe in our ability to create a nonviolent path forward, I do believe that the violence is going to come face to face and request more of us. So it's going to get uglier. You can say that the light won, that's fine, because light always wins, right? But in this case, this may be a case of turn it all inwards, compost it, and start over. And we have to take full responsibility for that, you know, because we got us here. And personally, I'm okay if we don't turn it in. I'm okay if we open it all up, and if we really expand our hearts, and if we really show these children, the children who are coming, because they still want to come to this planet even after all the shit that we've done to it. They still want to come here. It's so beautiful. That's why, right? Like, do your best. Be your best. We've got this. Whatever it is, we've got this. We just have to do it together. Let's do it. It'll be fun. And it won't. And it'll be curious. And it won't. And we've got this. And I love you so much.